G'day everybody and welcome to another video from chroniclechamber.com. Today we're going to be looking at the Ikon Collectables Phantom and Devil 1/6 scale limited edition statue. Sorry for the delay in getting this out. It's almost a year since it's been released, but due to not all of us being able to afford it and the busyness, the review hasn't been until today. So first of all, a huge shout out to Ikon. They've done an amazing job with this, from the statue to the box. We'll look at the box first. Just the level of detail, like basically what they've done is they've got panels from you know, plenty of Skybarry and newspaper stories of the Phantom and Devil shooting and stuff, which is kind of like the theme. You've got the Phantom shooting and Devil, so it's not just any old little panels scattered in there. They've actually done their research. This little comic strip is fun. It is fun. One little problem, which they kind of did lack a little bit in their research, was this bit here where it says, and I quote, "From the moment fans first set eyes on the Ghost who Walks in his 1939 comic debut." Now, the Phantom, as we all know, made his newspaper debut in 1936, and he actually did make his debut in comics in 1936 as well. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But apart from that, you cannot really fault the packaging. So we'll move on from the packaging. Now, my main concern with this figurine was the fact that the Phantom and Devil are on their hind legs, and he's kind of leaning back, as you can see here, about the stability of it. So the first thing I checked was the stability. Now, as you can see here, that is a very big peg. There's a big base there as well, and it is very secure. It is a lot more secure than what I thought it was going to be. So a huge shout out to that. And the beauty about it being like this is that it can be packed away in its box, in a sense flat packed, for lack of a better term. So if you ever do need to transport it, basically it will be okay. Now, the other concerns I had was Devil. One Phantom fan called him a corgi. It is one mean looking corgi, but he does look pretty fearsome. I'm not sure if he actually looks kind of like a wolf that we see in some of the comics, but I don't really mind that. Just with the detail, with his teeth and his eyes and the fur and stuff like that, it does. He is a very, very, very fierce looking dog. Or can we call him a dog? However, one thing which I will is he does have a very similar pose as this one here, which is a model kit from the 70s, I believe it is. So I'm not sure if you can see the resemblance. So here we go. That's the Phantom. That's Devil in the Ikon one, and then we'll just have a look at Devil in this one here. So I'll see if I can put him. Yep, that kind of shows just how similar they do look. But that is a bit of a nitpicking, and this is a very, very nice piece. Now, and that's how it looks like there as well. Now, look at negatives. I must admit, I'm not really sure about this pistol with the gun coming out. It looks a bit childish, it looks a bit silly, but if you don't like it, you can take it out. So that's pretty cool as well. If you want an action piece, you can put the blast from the bullet in, and if you don't like it, it can just be the clean gun. Now, if I was to be negative, I'm not too sure on the Phantom's face. One, the ears stick out a bit, and the second thing is the nose. The nose, I'll just use this here, I'll just use this to point. The nose is very, very pointy, and his face, I don't know, I'm not really sure about the face. And the mask, the doesn't really go all the way to the cow. But again, you know, I am nitpicking here. I did want to look at, when I looked at it, I thought, not sure about that. So I went to the Phantom with Hero one. Oh, this is very, very heavy. And the nose is just as big. There's probably more detail on the face, like with the eyebrows and stuff like that. But on the most part, I think I prefer the simplisticness of the face on the Phantom and Devil compared to the Phantom on Hero. You know, you look at the sculpting, it is very, very good. You know, you can see, probably can't see it so much on the video, but you can see, you know, that they put great detail in the rings, in the good mark, and the skull mark. And, you know, things like that shows a great amount of skill, but also a great amount of research and knowledge as well. So overall, you know, and then like you can see things here, just like with the crease as he's jumping like that as well, you know. That's not just some hack job that's been done. There's a lot of care in there. They would have probably had to get someone in to do this pose, and then they would have probably done it 3D and then sculpted it like that. So, you know, there is a lot of detail in that as well. Another thing I've just noticed, if you compare the Phantom and Devil one compared to the Phantom on Hero, you probably can't see it too well, is that there is cufflinks on the Phantom and Hero, but there is no cufflinks on the Phantom and Devil. However, we are nitpicking. Now, if I was to give this a voting out of 5 good marks, I'll probably give it a 4 and maybe very, very close to a 4.5. The price does hurt, but you get what you pay for. You know, this is a high-end collectible. It's not something that is cheap. It is not something that, you know, that is just something that's just been hacked together. There's a lot of detail in it. There's a lot of care given in it. The reason why I would knock off a mark or half a mark would be little things like the nose, the cowl, and the mask not meeting up. The ears are probably sticking out a bit too much. And the fact that, you know, I think Devil could have been a little bit better, but overall, you have to be very, very happy with this. So a huge thumbs up, 4 to 4.5 stars, good mark, sorry, out of 5. I hope you enjoy this. Make sure you keep an eye on our YouTube channel for more video reviews, and also our website, which is chroniclechamber.com, for all our podcasts, as well as everything else that we report Phantom like. Now, if you are interested in buying one of these, the link will be in the show notes as well. So thank you, and until next time, happy Phantoming.